Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ariana. It's been quite a while since I uploaded on here, but I'm back today with another video for you all because I just feel the artistic pull within me to make another YouTube video, so you're welcome. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of my recent favorites, recent things I've been up to. There's this trend on TikTok that I see sometimes that's called the weekly recap, where people share like on a week-to-week basis like what they've been, I only know the first two. I think it's reading, eating, and then I don't know what CAP stands for, but they're like three other things. I'll put up what they stand for up here. And I just thought that was a cute little trend, so I'm gonna do that, my winter break recap so far. So let's get started with reading. I've been reading two books. The first, you know her, you love her, Breaking Dawn by Stephenie Meyer. If you can't tell by this little poster here in the background, I'm a huge fan of the Twilight series. So I have been reading Breaking Dawn. I've been a fan of Twilight for a long time. I watched the movies for the first time when I was like a little kid, so they have a really special place in my heart. And I think that's important to note because sometimes I tell people that I like Twilight and they're like, oh my god, why do you like Twilight? Because yes, I'll admit it is comically horrible. But if you were watching fucking vampires and werewolves go at each other when you were like 10 years old, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, that shit just sticks with you. So yes, they are objectively kind of a little bit shitty, horrible, whatever. But regardless, I love them. So I will be staying by this. As a 20-year-old woman, I'm reading the books. This is the fourth and final book in the Twilight saga. So yeah, it just follows like the last part. My favorite movie in the saga is Breaking Dawn Part 1. If you know, you know why. It's an easy read and it's nostalgic and I'm home or whatever. I'm on page like 396. I'm at the part, basically at like the breaking point of Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2 where Bella is like waking up from her transformation and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, the second book that I've been reading is this one. It's called Wildfire and it's by Hannah Grace. She also wrote this book called Icebreaker last year that I bought and read as well. And here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say about this book and about Icebreaker. They're basically just smut books, okay? And at the end of the day, I'm just a girl. This book is so cringy sometimes that I have to stop reading. Like, I only have a little bit left, but I just can't keep reading sometimes because it really strikes a chord, okay? It's bad. But they're cute, they're fun, they're smutty, they're Wattpad-y. It's kind of like satisfies that same itch as Wattpad. It's about these two characters, Aurora and Russ, and they like work at a summer camp together and she did what she needed to do. Yeah, those are the two books that I've been reading recently in these past 2 weeks to kind of fill the time so I don't have a screen time that's actually horrendous. Although I do still have a screen time that's actually horrendous. All right, the next thing we're gonna be talking about is clothes that I've been wearing recently. First up, we'll start with pants, are these Gap blue jeans. I thrifted these last winter, but they're just super baggy. They're like kind of low-waisted, which I really like, and they're overall just super comfy, and I like the silhouette a lot, so I've been wearing those quite a bit. I've also been wearing these gingham pants a lot. These are from the brand Chefworks because these are literally chef pants that I also thrifted a couple years ago, but they're just this nice little gingham and they've got a drawstring, so again, they're super comfy. So I've been loving wearing these, especially when I'm just chilling at home. And then last but not least are actually the pants that I'm wearing right now. They're black Levi's. I think they're 550s. And these are my all-time favorite jeans recently. I love how long they are. I love that I can like cuff the bottoms. And they're baggy, kind of mid to low-waisted. I love the way they fit and I love the way they look, and they've definitely been my go-to pair of pants for the recent season. All right, next up we'll get into sweaters. If you know me, you know that I'm a sweater girly till I die, so that's what I've been wearing a lot this winter. First up is this red sweater that has like squares on it. It's from the brand Roundtree in York. I recently thrifted this and I have been loving it. It's just so cute and I love the color. I think it really suits my skin tone, so I've been loving that as well. Next up is an absolute classic. I thrifted this brown sweater years ago, but it is still one of my favorite sweaters ever. I love the way that the bottom isn't too fitted and also doesn't have elastic, so it doesn't cinch in at the waist. It's from the brand Natural Life. and it's just a brown sweater. I also, kind of controversial, really love the v-neck on this. I love that it's not too deep, and I don't have a lot of sweaters, or I don't think any other sweaters that have a v-neck, so love that. Next up is another classic. I thrifted this last winter. This is a total golf sweater. I literally am like an old man when I wear this. It's from the brand Fairway Sport, which tracks, but I just love, it's just basic, and I like the colors in the sweater as well. It's just comfy, cozy. Next up, we have this pullover. This is from Patagonia. My friend got me this for my birthday, and I love it. It's so cozy and also genuinely so warm. Like, I am definitely a person who's always freezing because I don't like to put on jackets when I go out, but this, like, I'll overheat in this. Like, it's so warm. I gotta say, like, some of these brands, like, there's no wonder that they're so expensive because they're so good. Like, the quality of this is crazy. Anyway, yeah, been loving to wear this, especially when it's colder, but it's been surprisingly warm. But I hope it gets colder and I can wear it more often. Next up, absolute banger, the Christmas crew neck. This is my favorite crew neck I think that I have. I love the way that it fits. It's from the brand Jerseys, and it's just got this like little snowman on it. We have decorations in our house, like Christmas present boxes that have the same little snowman on it, and I thought it was so cute, so I had to get it, and I'm so glad I did. I really like this, especially for Christmas. I'm all for like Christmassy attire, even though it's kind of embarrassing, so I like that this is kind of low-key. But yeah, so cute. Been wearing that one a lot recently. Next up, this is a basic. This is also old, but this is my Colorado hoodie. It's from Estes Park. I thrifted it literally years ago. This was probably one of the first things that I ever thrifted, but it's just that classic, comfy, cozy sweatshirt. And I really like the way that it fits. So also, while we're talking about clothes, I thought I would just share, I recently thrifted these two items and I just wanted to share with you all. The first is this shirt. It says Cusco, Peru on it, and it's got little llamas on it. It's from the brand Voyage Peru. And it's cute. I cut it so it's a little shorter, but this kind of cotton doesn't roll up at the bottom. Like, you know when you cut a cotton shirt and then it kind of just rolls at the bottom? That's ideal because the cuts are usually really jagged and that kind of helps to hide it. But this kind of cotton did not roll up at all. So the bottom cut is kind of jagged, but I'm hoping to get a rotary cutter soon so that way I can just like clean it out and make it really smooth. The other thing that I thrifted recently is really, really cool. It's this leather jacket. This is literally crazy. From the brand Covington Outerwear. But I really like the way that this fits. It's like that perfect oversized but not giant look. And the color is perfect. So I was really glad to thrift that. But yeah, that's the clothes I've been wearing recently. Okay, hello, we're switching angles because I can't sit like that anymore. So we're in a healthy little crisscross applesauce. Okay, I also just wanted to talk about what I've been wearing in terms of not clothes, so perfume and jewelry. Start with jewelry. For rings, I wear the same 5 rings every day. These 5, this is from Etsy. It's Larimer stone, I'm pretty sure. This is also from Etsy. It's a sterling steel spoon ring. This I got from my mom, who got it from her friend who got it in France. So really cool for that. Sterling silver. This is also from Etsy. This is agate. And then this is also from Etsy. It's another spoon ring, but it's a little Lucky Charm. So I get a lot of my rings from Etsy. It would be cooler if I bought them locally, but I don't. I have bought rings locally that have said that they were sterling silver. If you guys didn't know, you can look on a ring and it will say 925, and that means that it's sterling silver, which means it's 92.5% silver. And that's what I look for, because any less than that and it'll turn your finger green, which I hate because I don't like to take my rings off to shower or wash my hands or do that kind of stuff. But sometimes vendors will have that little 925 on their rings, but it'll turn your finger fucking green. And so my trust has been broken too many times. Me and Etsy go way back. I trust her. So anyway, necklace. It's like this little pearl silver one. I got this from my friend Mary. So Mary, if you're watching this, thanks. I like how it's like short. I like shorter necklaces. Bracelets. These are from summer camp. I've taken most of them off, but I left these ones on. I made this one last summer, and my friend Ilsa made me this one this summer. And then I also made this one this summer. In terms of perfume, I have been wearing my everyday go-to, which is YSL's Libre. This is an eau de parfum. Oui. It's a YSL Libre Intense perfume. It smells so good. It's kind of got like a unisex scent to it. This is also the perfume that Bada Lee wears, if you know who that is. So I was inspired by her to get it, but it's so good, lasts all day, love it. That's what I've been wearing in terms of things that are not clothes. So yeah, let's continue. For watching, I just recently started a new show. It's called Blue Eye Samurai. I really like it so far. It's kind of interesting. It's like 3D anime, like Beastars. If you've seen Beastars, it's like that same kind of style of animation, which I think is really cool. I also finished season 3 of Demon Slayer recently, and I'm gonna start rewatching, I think, Attack on Titan, and I'm gonna start the new season of Jujutsu Kaisen because I haven't seen that either. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video of the things that I've been spending my time doing recently. I hope that you're having a wonderful time. To those of you who are still in school, I'm sorry. I hope finals go well for you. I hope you're studying your little butt off. For those of you who are also out of school like me, I hope you're having a wonderful, restful break. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!